Now let's shift our focus to another story in Mpumalanga province, where the woman who allegedly murdered her 4 children will find out if she will be released on bail. 25-year-old Zinhle Maditla allegedly fed her children red poison. The accusers told the court that she had an argument with the father of 2 of the children after she'd found him with another woman. Silindelo Masikane is in eMalahleni this morning and has been following this tragic story for us. Silindelo, yes, this has been really a tragic story that we've all been following, so to speak, since December last year. Now, the last time I think Zinhle Maditla appeared in court, the court was told that she's fit to stand trial.
Yes, certainly. That is what's come out of the bail application thus far, Bradan. As you've correctly stated, that a psychiatric evaluation by the state a few months ago did deem her fit to stand trial, saying that she actually does not suffer from any mental illness. And those were some of the allegations that were coming up for the past couple of months since this tragedy around her mental state, what she could have been thinking, or, you know, she could have possibly had a mental breakdown. But the state saying that she is fit to stand trial and possibly criminally liable for what happened between the 26th as well as the 30th of December. Those shocking details around how 4 innocent children were fed rat poison, allegedly by their mother, who did hand herself over to the police as the person responsible for the murders. And so after the funeral, she had in fact wanted to apply for bail then, but then abandoned that particular bail application. And that is when she was sent for a psych evaluation. And I think many people or society at large had thought she would have probably come to court, especially given the fact that she had handed herself over to the police as the person responsible, that she would have come to court and possibly admitted to the crime. But what we've seen is that she once again reapplied for bail and says that she wants to be released on bail while the state deals with her case. And for the past couple of weeks, we've been hearing arguments from the state as well as her defense around why she should or shouldn't be released on bail. The state clearly opposing bail, saying that she could possibly try to kill herself again because she had attempted to, as well as the fact that the clarinet community in which these murders took place may also try to harm her. But we have, of course, also Bradan seen her legal aid lawyers coming out to say that she has been in jail for the past 6 months. She seems to be doing well, but as somebody who, you know, is seemingly close to her family, she does want to go back before her trial begins and be at home with her family. Her defense saying that she could possibly reside with her mother in Clarinet, but the state saying that this isn't possible because her mom is due to be a state witness, seemingly because her mother and her youngest brother, Maditla's youngest brother, were the ones who discovered the bodies, the decomposing bodies of 4 children between the ages of 8 and 4. And interestingly enough, Bradan, during closing arguments, this is when we heard her lawyer bringing up a possible defense that Maditla may use during trial of non-pathological criminal incapacity. And what this basically means, now that we know that the state psychiatric evaluation report says that she's fit to stand trial, what that term means is that Maditla is basically saying that while she may have been sane when those murders took place, she could have possibly been suffering from some kind of an emotional disturbance. And what her lawyer then brought up was the fact that she was extremely angry when she laced the food with rat poison, and then further went and laced her own breast to feed her 11-month-old baby with that particular rat poison. But the state saying that while she is a first-time offender and isn't a flight risk, the fact that it's still unclear exactly where she's going to reside if she's released on bail is also questionable, because while her mother isn't an option, we heard an affidavit from her grandfather in Nelspruit saying that he is willing to house her. But the trial is set to take place at the Middelburg High Court, which is 2 hours away from Nelspruit. And so that's going to, of course, be another financial burden on her family to be able to take care of transport arrangements for her to travel between Nelspruit and Middelburg for the trial date. And so today, Bradan, we expect the magistrate to then rule on this bail application, and I think it's going to be interesting to see exactly which arguments he's going to be in favor of.